I saw Patrick Beverly on ESPN, and I had to laugh because Patrick Beverly is a funny brother. Hey, Minnesota Timberwolves point guard talks mad yang. Now I know about the Chris Paul hate. I know cats don't like Chris Paul, Ray John Rondo. I understand. Chris Paul's a bit of a diva, and he is a bit overrated. And he ain't no top five point guard, barely top 10, if you will, if you want to, because his postseason sucks. I mean, let's be realistic. He just doesn't bring it in the postseason. He looks more like Cliff Paul than Chris Paul. It's funny how he had Steph Curry in them elevator commercials back when they're doing All State, and Steph Curry then moved on and left him behind. He just didn't translate into the postseason. Reggie Jackson benefited off of that, who plays for the LA Clippers. Yeah, Reggie got a bag off of Chris Paul fumbling in the postseason, just fumbles. But Patrick Beverly came out, and I could understand taking the shot, calling Phoenix soft. And I really respect them because they soft. You know, the Dante, the center, Devin Book. I mean, they you can't have Luka Doncic have as many points as you did in one half. 27 to a whole team's 27. That's embarrassing. At the crib, too. But anyway, so I'm with Patrick Beverly about the Chris Paul thought. But when he got up there and said we would have beaten Phoenix, I'm like, you got beat by Memphis. You popped your gums. You blew two 25-point leads. You blew two 25-point leads in one game. Ain't nobody gonna take you serious. But I will tell you something, Patrick Beverly. If you want to audition for Comedy Central or get on the stage as a comedian, you got a future because you was funny. I don't eat popcorn that early, but I sure as heck would have made an exception because he had me in stitches what was coming out of his mouth. He's a hard working point guard. I give him that. But I tell you something, trying to be like Lance Stevenson, trying to be one of them cats that talks trash and use antics on the court, only gonna get you so far until your behind gets exposed and you get burned a few times. And he got his behind ate up by John Moore and Memphis. They tore his behind up, talking too much trash. And that's why Draymond Green came out and told Memphis, hey, look, we ain't Minnesota. And they showed it. Win two games you ain't supposed to because that's what you supposed to do. Talking all that trash and your behind sitting up catching that haterade, drinking all that gold. He was funny. I like Patrick Beverly all right, but listen, man. You lost to Memphis. You choked away there. You should have beaten them. You got a better starting five. And you sit up there. I can understand you taking shots at Chris Paul because, hey, he got it coming to him. And I understand why cats in the league. I'm not in the league. I'm hip enough to know why cats don't like him. I understand it. But it was comical. But this cat was tripping though. But anyway, please give me your thoughts on the takes. I welcome thoughts and comments, and please hit the subscribe. Follow me on Patreon if you care. Welcome to see you. And I will be putting up stuff elsewhere and everything else too. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. And I just want haters to be consistent. I was with him until he got off the railroad tracks and then he started talking about that other. And I'm like, no, you wouldn't have beaten Phoenix. You weren't gonna even beat Utah because you talked yourself out of a game. You talk so much trash, you put your own self to sleep. But you funny though. I will give Patrick Beverly love. I think he could definitely give Kevin Hart, Cat Williams. I think he gives some comedians a good run because he a funny dude. Even if he didn't mean to be, he funny. I'm out.